All right. So yeah, hi guys. Just came after giving the exam, and I have very mixed feelings about it. So I will let you guys through my day. Mm, yeah. So the exam center was approx 60 to 70 kilometers from my place. So I went in a two-wheeler with my friend. Maybe that was a bad decision on my part because yeah, that's the excuse. Let's ignore that. But yeah, mine was slot 2, and I was 1 hour early to the center. 45 minutes of idle time. I closed my eyes and lied on the computer, and after that the section started. And for the context, I have not seen the analysis of the slot 1, so I didn't knew that para summary were not there. Also, there were 22 questions in LRDI, 5 sets, 3 sets of 4 questions, 2 sets of 5 questions. This was a surprise for me. But yeah, that's that. The VR section got started, and I saw all the 4 passages. All the 4 were easier. I mean, I didn't saw the questions, so the language and familiarity, all the 4 passages were easy, I think. But I picked two passages. I mean, 3 passages. 2 passages to do in the beginning, and 1 passage to the last. That I will choose at last. So I chose 2 in the beginning. I did the first one about the spices and colonialism. I thought it was very easy to read, but the questions were little challenging. Not that challenging, but little challenging. And then I went to the last passage about predator, carnivores, and humans. Why they are predating us. The passage was easy to read and fun to read, but the question stems were very hard. I mean, even the options were very close. I don't know if I did the right job or not. And also one more thing, I I spent almost 2 to 3 minutes in each question. I shouldn't have done that. And after that, hence I was not able to do the third RC. After that, I went to the VA, and it was a surprise that there were no para jumbles. It was a pleasant surprise, to be honest, but even then. And there were 2 odd one outs. Both of the odd one outs were not easy. Both were vague. I spent almost 3 minutes there for odd one out. I thought odd one out is something which I'm good at, so I spent a little more time in that. But I don't think that's right or what. After that, the para completion that was easy. 2 out of the 2 were sitters out of 3. So I did that, and after that I went to the para summary. There were hardly 4 minutes left. I read one para summary. It was very difficult, so I skipped that. Then did another one that was easier. Marked that, and by the end of, I don't know what happened. By the end of the time, I had no time to solve the third RC. It's a big blunder on my part. I don't think I will cross 30, or I will even come close to 30 marks. Only exception is if my accuracy is super high, which I don't think it is. I hope it is, but let's see. And after that, I went to the DLR section. At first glance, I was like, there are 5 sets. I took 2 minutes to digest, and then I picked the set. I picked the set of the grids. 1 to 10 numbers are there, like a stepwise. There were grids. I did that, and I took almost 15 minutes to do that. And after doing that, at the last question, there were how many cases were possible. And for me, I did one case, and it satisfied all the conditions. So I was like, this is the right one. And if there are more than one cases, then I think my questions are wrong. Hoping that there is only one case, and all my cutoff marks are dependent on that very thing. So after that, I went to the PRM ER set about the DI. It was a pure DI set. I think I got 3 right from there. I'm not sure. I think. After that, I went to the last set. I read that, and it was a little bit ambiguous and little slightly difficult for me. So I skipped that and went to the first set about the roots and network type set. I had hardly a little bit time to solve. I did the theta questions from there and maybe marked one question, and then in the last 2 minutes I went to all of the theta questions and randomly marked some values. I don't know what I did from there. And that was for LRD. And to be honest, DLR was on the easier side. I was not able to make the most out of it, but it was on the easier side. I have to be honest. And surprisingly, I think Quants was on the easier side. I mean, the questions were familiar to me. I don't think it was on the easier side. The questions were lengthy. Also, It was similar to CAT 2023, slightly easier than CAT 2023, but the questions were familiar to me, so maybe I got it right. And most of the questions which I marked were theta, so I don't know if I am 100% sure or not. But first impression is it was easy, and I am surprised that quants was the easiest section for me. I mean, it is the most difficult section for me, and even it was the easiest, I will not score more than 20 in that. I'm sure about that. But I am. It's. I will crib today. This was not the best attempt of mine. Definitely not the best attempt which I have given so far, and I don't know how much I will score. This is not. I will. I don't know. I'm just cribbing right now. Also giving all excuses. Uh, Shattered, to be honest. I expected a lot more than, much more than this. This is not at all the best of mine. Not even. It doesn't even come close to the best of me. This is not even. Didn't even perform average. My average is better than this, I think. Hopefully, I score well, or else I will crib today, maybe tomorrow, and start preparing for that. There is no point in cribbing too. I don't know what happened. Maybe I will reflect with myself for a day or two and then let you guys know what exactly happened. I don't know what happened. And yeah, those who gave the cat, I don't know what. And score are how. Tell me, how did your cat went? How was the cat experience? And if you scored well, good. If you didn't score well, even then prepare for that. If you scored well, even then prepare for that. If you didn't score well, gives you one more reason to prepare for that. I'll be preparing for that. Maybe I will be uploading that also. Who knows? I'll creep for a day or two and then we'll be back. I see. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, let me know how your cat went, and see you guys maybe tomorrow, or I don't know when. Bye bye.